My name is Comrade Lante Bamusa Oriaki. If you dey join me for this commercial broadcast, make you not miss on a very main one. But the good make we talk about the things the way they happen around. The big gist be say Peter Obi, the Oga himself, he don't round off in tour the Diaspora community. He go many places. But before we go, come talk about Peter Obi. Many talk don't they go for Nigeria. Right now, nobody talk say Obi not get structure. Nobody talk say Labour not get structure. All of the jagagbans them when they inside the established political parties them, all of them Obi not they finish for their mouth. I want to start with this Oga Parapara will be saying the APC now Tinubu in the support, but he get many things to talk about Obi. We're gonna listen maliciously and we go come back.
Governor Peter Obi. The Spartan discipline which Peter Obi has emblematized is simplicity, is courage, and is quixotic zeal for bringing about the Pax Nigeriana of our dreams. Commend itself to my patriotic palate. Another second statement I want to make about Peter Obi is that I do sincerely hope, and this is a rhetorical question to the political class, I do sincerely hope that Nigeria's parasitic and prebenda political class are learning the necessary lessons that has greeted the emergence of Governor Peter Obi. And I'm talking about the sheer emotionalism. I'm talking about the paroxysm of frenzyism that has greeted the emergence of Governor Peter Obi. A fervor that his supporters refer to as the obedient movement, but which I choose to describe as the emerging and surging political sirocco of Obiistic Obi-ism. And what are these lessons to be derived there from this Obiistic Obi-ism? It is that one, Nigerians, and particularly the Nigerian youths, have become completely dissatisfied. They've become languorous. They're in a state of lassitude as to the failings and frailties of the Nigerian political class, the entire Nigerian political class, be it APC, PDP, NNPP, or what have you. That is the statement that Nigerians and Nigerian youths are making. They made that first statement, which galvanized into the protestations that led to the NSAS debate, the NSAS. That was when the Nigerian youth made that first statement that they have become completely tired of the entire political class. So the Peter Obi tendency and proclivity in our Nigerian political T-juncture just now is another re-emergence, a renewed resurgimento of that dissatisfaction. So if you ask me, I would say that the entire Nigerian political class just now.
Anyway, my people, inside this new Obi-istic Obi-ism, I hope so. Na carry this one remote and listen to this Oga Barrister Obahi Agbon. We got to show all these things because right now the only name where they sweet for everybody mouth. Whether now you be friendly, whether you be enemy, whether they support Obi, you know they support Obi. Now Peter Obi name that is sweet for everybody mouth. Now Obi, everybody talk about this now. Person when they be saying they support APC can't describe Obi like this. You know, all of them they see and say, man, structure don't full ground, structure don't jump around. Very soon I go to play on now. That person when they say in the support Atiku Abubakar, waiting is the talk. This one, not because only Obi, but how you describe your opponent, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But before we go do that one, my people may be happy. Peter Obi journey to America na successful one. I guess much more flashes here, some photos of how the matter take waka. He go many places. He can release one statement this morning when I say make I share with all of us. That's Obi himself. You know, see now all these pictures when they show now, so now be for different places from America to Canada to everywhere where waka pass. He can release this message, you know, for his own Facebook handle. Say, may we read that together. Say, I am profoundly grateful to my fellow Nigerians whom I met and interacted with in Frankfurt, Rome, Toronto, Los Angeles, Houston, Charlotte, Washington, D.C., Atlanta, New York, you know, Gbogbo, and all of that. He said, your warmth and collective graciousness has been elating, and your passion for rescuing Nigeria, you know, inspiring. Your best wishes and prayers continue to uplift me. As I return home after 8 days on the road, I do so with a renewed sense of purpose and conviction. My takeaway is that a united, secure, and productive Nigeria, which is our collective dream, is possible. It is a dream we intend to bring to actualization. Thank you all for the quality time expressed, confidence, and suggestions. Thank you for believing that a new Nigeria is possible. Above all, thank you for being members of the obedient family. God bless you and yours, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That na Peter Obi say in happy where say he don't round up this tour, in they come back home. And you get one thing when they say inside this Obi movement, while Obi there abroad doing thing, you know, that even the elderly, you know, young people, everybody don't they join the movement. People don't they see hope. People will be say, man, there are times when they want to die, it don't reach. Some people don't they say no, they not go die. They go enter this promised land with Peter Obi, and we are happy. Some people they swear say if they not vote for Peter Obi, if I make God, we call them. The story of this particular idioma, this particular old man, it really touched me. And for a long time, people don't do this country, don't they wait to get this renewed sense of hope. Say, this is our country, better thing will still come out of her. More listen to this old man a bit. I really, honestly listen to him. I dug my heart because we just listen.
If I didn't vote for him, may Almighty God deny me paradise. So what it means that I'm going to vote for him. Why I want to vote for Peter Obi is this. Peter Obi has taken a cue from Chief Obafemi Awolowo. When we talk of Chief Obafemi Awolowo, we are talking of education. We are talking of mass economic participation. That is what Peter Obi has been doing. I want Peter Obi, before God and man, to promise the cooperative movement, because out of every 10 family in Nigeria, 9 family will have 5 a cooperative. The cooperative movement want our bank, now called Polaris, which Central Bank wanted to sell to an individual, which should not be so. That bank was founded by Chief Obafemi for the masses. And since Peter Obi is for the masses, please, Peter Obi, make a categorical statement that you will give us back the cooperative bank, so that all cooperative in Nigeria are the shareholders, not individuals. So this is a massive bank. That's one. Two, I want Peter Obi, for God's sake, education is not free. I want Peter Obi to institute a student loan board so that students can conveniently money to finance their education. That will less as such a thing is being done abroad. And being is familiar, I know he will do so. Are you obedient?
We are obedient, my brothers. You know where they pay person they carry, near fire. People they support Peter Obi for different reasons. This man don't express education. This man they very hopeful. The man know the contribution when somewhere like a Awolowo contribute to education. You understand what I'm saying now? And the hope that we have an incoming president that will resume those ideologies of very strong educational institution for the Nigerian people. I mean, the man is alive to witness this, and he's praying God. If he's not supposed to be, may God quick call him. God not will call you. You will support to be. You will be alive. I don't know this man, but you will be alive. You will see the promised land that you have always hoped for. You will enter the promised land. Anyway, my people, I want quickly come up for that one right now. Again, one be saying, we have to just jump this video, but this now how one human being, when you say it's an article where they support, but the way they describe Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in fact, is pathetic. Make una listen.
The man who is running now for APC does not even know half of what Buhari knows about government or national security. If you have the time, I will tell you more about what they are campaigning with as an agenda or as a rhetoric that he did well in Lagos. I will tell you, between 1999 to 2007, if you take out context, he actually performed worse than some governors in Nigeria, because the Lagos that they say he did, he improved the revenue, he only collected tax. All the infrastructure needed for a state or in fact a country to develop was on ground. Lagos used to be the Nigerian national capital. Before Nigeria was formed, Lagos was a colony. You have all the infrastructure for economic development. As what you didn't establish them. There was seaport, there was airport, you have commercial activity, all the embassies are there. So transaction with foreign envoys is in Lagos. All the hotels are there, headquartered in Lagos. All the banks are headquartered in Lagos. All security apparatus, every facility and infrastructure for economic development was in Lagos. He didn't bring them. Asiwaju did not invite or introduce or brought to Lagos any serious foreign investor or domestic investor. And these revenues we are talking about that they claim he has generated, we are on. It's just that the government didn't have the infrastructure in collecting those. So what he did throughout this period was to collect tax. That's what they claim by revenue. And even then, the reason he did that was because the company that was collecting the tax, the company is allegedly traceable to him. So if you pick a man on the street and you tell him, I want you to collect tax in a given area, your percentage is 30%, he will be optimal. He will be highly effective. This is the summary. But let me tell you what he did in Lagos. One, he attempted to destroy democracy. He wanted to introduce what we call monarchical democracy. A democracy that is not reflected by the will and wishes of the people, but reflected by the choice of a man, and people should run around it. He introduced the concept in politics in Nigeria that we call take the queue, follow the queue. He was the only governor in Nigeria that during the period of 7 years, he has had to impeach his deputy governors 3 times and change them. He's the only politician in Nigeria that nobody wins under his tutelage unless the person is chained or positioned by him. You don't win by the popularity that you carry or because you have idea, but whether he has approved you. That is one. 2, the House of Assembly in Lagos throughout his period never had the independence. This is the man you say he promotes democracy. Never had the independence. In fact, when allegedly the drug conviction in Chicago was alleged, to have, happened, and then Ganifa Obi was all over the place that he should be checked, he should be probed, he should be prosecuted. The House of Assembly sat down. They had no business doing that. They said they cleared him. That they did a finding and they cleared him. On what premise? The same Festus Keyamo, who is the spokesman now, went to court around the time to challenge the decision of the House of Assembly. Do I now detour to tell you about Festus Keyamo and Lalong? I was in APC when I was canvassing for vote for Asiwaju. Lalong was doing Amechi, Festus Keyamo was doing Amechi. All the negative narrative that is built in the air against Asiwaju were pushed by Festus Keyamo. They don't believe in Asiwaju. They are just there on contract. Festus Keyamo was the one that peddled the idea that Asiwaju had Pakistan. Festus Keyamo was the one that peddled the idea that Asiwaju had baggages. The worst about Festus Keyamo was that he was even oscillating like a pendulum between the vice president and what do you call him, and Amechi. Suddenly, Festus Keyamo has come to talk about Asiwaju he didn't believe. The greatest mistake Asiwaju has made in constituting his campaign structure was to choose the people.
Nigerians, when I listen, turn by turn, oh. Tinubu, wait for your turn, oh. Turn by turn, oh. Now Nigeria people turn, eh. Turn by turn, oh, eh. Atiku, wait for your turn, oh. Turn by turn, oh. Now Nigeria people's turn, yeah. Turn by turn, oh. Come on. PDP, wait for your turn, oh. Turn by turn, oh. Now Nigeria people turn. Turn by turn, oh. APC, wait for your turn, oh. Turn by turn, oh. Now Peter Obi turn. Our local, now our turn right now. So Nigerian people, As they knock themselves, we go to expose them. Nobody gets anything to talk about Peter Obi. The man is plain, he's straight, he's been straight. His credibility is standing. Go and verify. That's not the word, my people. So, the nation is converging. And the convergence of this nation is for the purpose of good. Good people, well-meaning Nigerians, those who love this country, who actually want this country to embrace herself in reality and become the greatest country in this world, they are all converging right now to support Peter Gregory Obi. Whether it is convenient or it's not convenient, everybody is seeing the light. We can all see it at the end of the tunnel. So we not go rest, we not go drop, we keep our eyes on the ball, because at the end of the day, this Nigeria that will be a new Nigeria will be a new Nigeria that all of us will join hands to bomb. That is the message. Before I go round off this session, my people, I want to quickly thank some people. When they give the Comrade Show Award, now since I had the Flash the award since RRM Award 2002, called the Comrade Show the Influential Role Model and Mentors Award. So we are very thankful to you guys, for nominating and of course giving the Comrade Show this award, and we are very appreciative. Thank you so very much, and congratulations to the entire Comrade Show family, to the Comrade Show team, to all obedient family, because now the part of the work now lead to this particular award. So this award is particularly dedicated to all of you guys. Make we not forget, we're not gonna forget the gist. The gist now about Peter Obi. If you never know Peter Obi, I beg. Now him I dey show you so. This now Peter Gregory Obi, the man we dey talk about. If you know Peter Obi, you don't know Labour. Now Zero we still dey. This now the Labour Party, and this now the Labour logo. So all I dey talk every time we say, if you did there, they support Peter Obi, you need to now know Labour logo. Labour logo now the logo where you carry mama, carry papa, carry pikin for the center. Now that one we dey vote for now. We don't dey vote for broom, we don't dey vote for umbrella. All those ones that don't jack back, they not get interest of Nigerian people. So we don't sweep them come out, both the broom and the umbrella. For the first time, we say we want to vote for the symbol, the logo, when it carry human being. This one, it not just carry human being, it carry papa, it carry mama, it could carry pikin join now. My people, that's not the Labour logo. Now they show you so. And the way it go be on the day of election, make you not forget, now so it go mostly be, once you see them like this, my people, and now when they show you now so it go come out, you go see different logo. You go see broom, you go see umbrella, you go see all of that. The one we will put our hand, now the one when they carry mama, carry papa, carry pikin, when I just show now just now so. Now so we go take put our hand, put them inside the box. We go put our hand like this. You understand me now? Once we don't put them, we go put them inside the box. We will say, carry papa, carry mama, carry, pikin join now. Once we don't do that one, we will come fold down neatly, put them inside where they put them. As we don't do that one, we don't do our own. Now be that one. Now be say, now make they come count the vote, make the vote count, make they declare Peter Obi winner and president of the country. Now that one can come remain. So my people, may we not forget, if you did there, may you share this broadcast. Share out to mama, share out to papa. If not just the broadcast, anywhere you see Labour logo, carry and go village, carry and go everywhere. Tell everybody, say, now this one now we want to vote for. So that make we not confused at all. Because this election, everything by thing now we go use. And for our people, they will be say, man, you don't do PVC. Mona take note, if you do PVC for inside June, make sure say, man, by the end of this month, next month, Mona go start to collect them. Those we do for July, Mona not forget, by the end of October to November, Mona go collect them. Because all this one we talk about, so if we not carry PVC, now Zero we do. So if you come out, you follow, say you follow, come to do Peter Obi movement, 1 million man march, you don't get PVC. Now Zero we there. So if you don't do your PVC, make sure say you collect your PVC. Because now that will be the power. And once you collect your PVC, based on information who they hear, so I want beg you now, not sell your PVC. Not trade your PVC. Anybody tell you, say, come, they will give you money, make them snap your PVC. No, allow them. Because we don't know what their plans be. Because that one, we hear now say, they don't do. Keep your PVC. Your PVC and your power to take elect Peter Gregory Obi. Make we not forget, this now the same message when they come from all of us and all the obedient family. We not forget, one man don't call this movement, say, now, Obi, or you call it Obi-ism, Obi something Obi-ism. Anyway, my people, now so the matter will reach. God will bless you now. God will bless Nigerians, and God will continue to bless Peter Gregory Obi. A new Nigeria, don't forget, is possible, and it is Nigeria first with Peter Gregory Obi. And as my colleagues that go talk, same people they talk, Nigerian people know what they want, and they want what they know, and that is Peter Gregory Obi. God will bless you now. Share the broadcast, and for those of you where they give us stars, thank you so very much. Very soon we'll call it our register, and of course we will start our own proper movement. Peter the Rock must go to Asoro. Now come and lamp at the top. God bless you, man. Cheers, man. Thank you very much for watching the great show United Kingdom. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much.
Comrade Show, Comrade Lante Oriente. Like us, follow us, and be the first to know.